Hi, it's me. I guess you knew that from like the title or like the channel, whatever, however you're watching this. It's Oliver. Thank you for joining me in this video. Again, I have a little bit of a subject to talk about, but I'm probably going to ramble. I'm going to try not to. Talking about art and artists and all that. And just being generous to artists. I had a friend of mine actually. I've been enjoying this HD camera that I've been using where you can kind of like see my eyes better. Like I hope they look really nice. I hope I don't look too bad in this new camera I've been using. Much better than the smaller, less quality one I've been using. I hope the audio's fine. Everything's great. And he just was like, here, you've got things going on. I don't really use this camera. You should use it. And I'm like, okay, I will. And I didn't want to just be like, that's nice of him. Well, maybe I'll use that sometime. Like, I'm using it. I'm going to like actually use it. And I just try to think about like things about paying people back. Like, what are some things I can do as an artist to give back? But I also don't think artists and creators and entertainers should have to just give and give and give and give. It's very important that we recognize that we like what they do and we want them to continue doing it, and we don't want them to starve or like move away or things like that. It's good to have creative people in your community, and part of that means, contributing to them. So, I mean, I try to balance it. I try to think what are some ways I can just give to people, because I don't want just my art to be for people that can afford it, like, oh, you have to give me $10, $20, whatever it is, to like buy art or see me perform. But at the same time, like, I'm hungry right now, like currently as we're talking. Like, I want some food. So it's nice to be able to just like have food. So this isn't like a video where I'm like, support me and give me money and give me food. Which, if you want to do that, that's cool. I don't eat flour, but I like meats and fruits and vegetables. But anyway, it's also about other artists or people you might know in your community where you might walk around and be and go, that's a really cool thing over there, like whatever art it is, whatever person talking, and just how you should, every little bit helps. $1, $5, it helps. Because $1, that contributes to gas, you don't know how far they traveled. $5, that's even more, like maybe they are going home with like something to snack on, and it makes their night, less of like, oh, it was just a sacrifice. It was like, okay, well, because if an artist can break even, then they'll keep doing it, No artist quits from having people supporting them. But if no one's supporting them, then that's when an artist will maybe quit, as if it's just a drain on them. So it could be whatever thing you like. I mean, you never know what's gonna push someone to come up with something else to do too. Where even the suggestions you make, even the things you do, they might go, that's not an idea I would do, but I would do this, which is like that idea. If you want someone to paint a mural, they go, well, I wouldn't paint a mural, but since people like murals, maybe I should do this. Which, don't critique artists too much. Let them figure out. Most people know when they're doing something right and doing something wrong. Some don't. Some do. But I hope that when you're out somewhere, like at a show, or if you just see something you like try to really think. Like, there's so many things we say all the time, and I think it just floats around in people's head. Like, that's just a word, or just a saying, and it doesn't like click with them. Like the other night, I was driving home, and someone had said, drive home safe. And everybody says that, right? but I was creeping up on a yellow light, and I thought, it just got in my head so much, right? And I made sure to slow down and not try to beat the light. Nothing happened, but it just clicked in my head again, like, we say it, but like, let's do it. So if you just kind of pass by something and you're like, that's really cool, maybe try to find out who made it. Take a picture of it and find out where you were or whatever, like if it was art, or if you saw an open mic or something. Like, I know we don't always have time to do things, but try to really appreciate and really support that person or those persons for what they did. I think that helps us, helps me. Food helps me too. I do like eating. Again, I'm not asking for a handout. I'm hungry. I guess I just shouldn't make these videos when I'm hungry. I don't usually get hungry. Usually I can go days without eating, and it's like, man, water is delicious. Like, you don't even know how good it tastes sometimes when you haven't had it in 6 hours. Like, I'm out right now. Like, it's empty. Water is also expensive, and I'm not starving, but I'm definitely an artist. But if you can find someone just that you can help them out. I'm not talking about for me. I think I'm saying the same thing over again. I'm really good at that, aren't I? I'm really good at, like, repeating myself. Like, I'm really good at saying the same thing over again. Like, I'm really good at repeating myself. This video is too long. I don't want to edit because that also takes time. But support your local artists, or maybe just, like, find someone online. Maybe it's not me. Maybe you find someone else and you're just like, dude, I want to buy some of your art. That'd be cool. It would make their day. I guarantee you. Like, especially if someone you think that, like, doesn't sell art normally. If you're just, like, on Instagram or whatever, and just be like, can I give you $20? And be like, or more, probably more. Probably a lot more, maybe like 80 or 100 or 200. Food can be expensive. I wouldn't know because I don't buy it ever because it's expensive. But support your artists.